If you're like most New Yorkers and call a too small, overstuffed apartment home, I do. You've probably thought about moving to the suburbs at least once, maybe more if you've got a kid or two. But what do you need to consider before making that big move? Eyewitness News anchor Bill Ritter has a few tips.
Mark DeMassimo and his wife Jill are the proud parents of 4-year-old twins, Max and Alex. They did live in Manhattan, but with the growing family, they wanted more space, and so they decided to move to the burbs.
When you have two boys and you watch them, you start to realize that there's really only so many things in a New York City apartment that they can break before you have to either get new things or move.
They moved in September to a new home in Rye. Now, while many people do stay in the city, many others leave, hoping to get more space, better schools, and maybe a little silence. But trading urban for suburban may not be for everyone.
It's just a different lifestyle. It's apples and oranges, and that's why it's so important to decide, are you suburban material?
Kathy Braddock is a relocation counselor. Her clients, people thinking about leaving the city. But with more than 500 communities across 3 states, all within a 75-mile radius of New York City, how in the world do you decide where to pitch your tent?
Commute is number one.
Kathy says once you've narrowed down the list, try the commute for each town and be honest. Can you handle it twice a day? Schools are the next consideration, and there's a hard truth. Better school districts typically come with more expensive homes. Consider what you can afford and then check out the schools firsthand. So says Clara Hemphill, who wrote this series of books on New York City schools.
One of the things I tell parents to look for is whether the children are engaged.
And don't forget to take into account how your kids will feel about moving, because change at any age can be frightening.
The age of the child is so important when considering moving.
Finally, communicate honestly with your children about the move, and don't forget to point out the upsides. Parents, of course, do have the final say here, but remember, the decision to move affects the entire family. I hope this helps. I'm Bill Ritter, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.